Hey everybody, Jillian here with a brand new Bible journaling process video. Today I'm going to be doing an entry from the Wildflower devotional kit in John 15. This is not a prompt that's included with this devotional kit, but I have a bunch of stuff underlined from session 1 that Bailey wrote that I really wanted to transfer into the margin of my Bible. I like to start out devotional kits really focusing on an attribute or a characteristic of God. I really just want to, in the beginning, just focus on who He is. I'm going to start by using one of these beautiful floral stamps from Wilna Furstenberg. They're an add-on in the Illustrated Faith shop that beautifully coordinates with the Wildflower devotional kit. So I'm going to use some jet black StazOn ink and stamp this about a third of the way up my page-ish. I'm not very good at fractions, obviously, because the verse that I'm journaling is on the bottom of this page. So you can see I didn't get a great impression, and that's totally okay. What I'm going to do is paint over this impression, like the florals and leaves and stuff, with some acrylic paint, and then go ahead and stamp one more time over all the paint once it's dried. So not a new technique, but something that I haven't done in a while, and just wanted to, maybe it's new to you, but just wanted to have some fun and get some color on this page. All of the colors and things like that of the different things that I use or product names or whatever, those are all going to be listed in the video description below, the box below the video, if you're interested in maybe shopping your own stash to see if you have some of the things that I use. So I'm just taking a paintbrush, and regrettably I don't have a jar of water nearby. So each time I go from one color to the next, I'm just kind of cleaning it off on this baby wipe and getting it all over my hands, and just moving on to the next. And I'm really just pulling paint from like the top of the paint palette or tube or whatever. Lazy girls Bible journaling right here, folks. So the verse that I'm journaling today is the beginning of John 15, where Jesus says, "I am the true vine, and my Father is the gardener." Some other versions say vine dresser. "He cuts off every branch in me that bears no fruit, while every branch that does bear fruit he prunes so that it will be even more fruitful." So I thought that this passage was just the perfect place to jot some of these things down that Bailey shares here in session 1. You may hear a little buddy next to me. He's coloring while I do this voiceover. I'm using colors that I have that are as close as possible to those in the kit. So I used a variety of acrylic paints, and then for this pink color, the only thing I had handy was this Neocolor crayon. I think the color is salmon. And so I'm just adding a little bit of pink there, and then I'm going to hit that with my heat tool to help speed up the drying process a little. Once that's dry, I am going to go ahead with the stamp once again and very carefully stamp on top of the impression that's already there. So you can see I had to get super close. And then I'm even lifting up the page to make sure that it touches the stamp so I get a better impression. And there you go. It's still not perfect, but I really like how it came out. Next, I'm going to start building my title, and I just got these really fun alphabet stickers from Bella Boulevard. They're the Florence alphabet sticker, and this color is plum, and I'm going to use these letters to spell out the word gardener. Next, I'm going to take these wooden alpha stamps, I think they're from Hobby Lobby, and stamp the other part of my title that says Master, so it reads Master Gardener. And then I'm looking to the sticker sheet, some digitals that I have here because I want a tab for the top of this page. And I'm going to use this guy that's printed on clear sticker paper and just fussy cut it out. I learned the hard way that you don't put sticker paper through punches because it ruined the last punch that I did that too. So instead of using the We Are Memory Keepers tab punch that I'm used to, I just cut it out with my scissors. And it's a bit bigger than normal because it's wonky and hand cut, but that's okay. So I'm actually just placing it over the reverse of the tab that's on the other side of this page. Then I'm going to look for some wordfetti to put on top, and I'm going to go ahead and select this one that says God is, and so it reads top to bottom. At this point, God is Master Gardener. And then I'm going to use some of the highlighter washi tape to, again, just block out this passage. Use a couple different pieces to create that box, and using even a couple different colors to bring some more of that like green over to the right side of the page. All right, now I've got my finishing touches basket over here to the left, and I'm going to add some of this gorgeous washi tape to the bottom of my page, and then some of these fun like epoxy hexy stickers, because they have some sentiments on there that just kind of reinforce the entry almost. So I wanted to bring some pink to the bottom, so I found this pink hexy that says abide, and I'm going to go ahead and trim down the washi tape that's hanging over the bottom of the page. So I'm going to layer those two guys there, and I'll keep those out because I think I'm going to use them again before I'm done. So here's where I'm just going to like transfer over what I underlined from Bailey's Devo and just write it in the margins here. She says, His green thumb, God's green thumb, grows good things in our lives. His gentle hands take care of us and hold us and nudge us forward when the time is right. He waters us with His word and plants seeds of dreams and hopes in our heart. We can trust Him in those places, even in hard winters or on rainy days. With Him, we can grow and bloom unafraid, resting secure that we are well cared for by a kind-hearted, green-thumbed gardener. So obviously I didn't write all of that here, but just the points that I really wanted to take away. I had a bit of trouble underlining this one section. I should have just left it alone, but it's all right. We got some messy lines there. And then I was like, man, there's a lot of stuff happening at the bottom of this page. Let's try and like take advantage of some of the space above this. And then so I got the idea to stamp this phrase, wild surrender, to the above this beautiful floral. And I'm so glad that I didn't stop here and instead added a few more things to the page. So I'm going to use those wooden alphas again to stamp out the phrase to the. So I'm just stamping each one and then wiping the edges to get the ink off with my finger. And then you can see I'm building my title up, so kind of backwards, just to make sure that I don't run out of room. Ask me how I learned to do that. And then because I've never used these stamps before, I'm wiping them on my hand to try and dirty them up a little bit so the ink does a better job of stamping. So I've swatched some colors here from the ink crush that came with the confetti devotional kit because I wanted to switch it up and not just use black ink for this beautiful word. I love Shauna's handwriting, and so I wanted to draw some attention to this. And my fan is blowing my page all over the place. Getting my Bible mat under there to give me a solid surface to stamp on, and voila. So if you have the ink crush from the confetti devotional kit, those colors coordinate beautifully with the colors in this kit. And if you didn't have a chance to get them, I think Shauna says that she would be restocking them. Enjoy Journey if you're watching this around the time that the video goes live. So then I'm using some more of these hexies, and I'm going to fidget a bit with their placement here, but it says lead me, and then I chose another like aqua polka dot hexie here. And there you go. I'm going to stamp my date here on the bottom. Thought about stamping it on above the washi, but I'm glad it didn't really work out, so I'm just going to do it over here, and that fills in that space nicely. And I think that's it. I think that's all I do on this page. Yep, that's going to do it. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're interested in walking through the Wildflower devotional kit with us, I've got it linked down in the video description along with some of the specific names and colors and things of the other supplies that no D at the end, that I used. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment below, but until next time, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you soon.